Hey y'all, what's going on?
Love life, literally tune and see every episode, pure harmony. Hit that like, subscribe to feel free. Life's an adventure, come with me.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. How are y'all doing? We're gonna have Foosacklies together. I got Foosacklies with you guys. Let me show you guys what I got. Foosacklies. Let me open the box. Boom, baby. And I got an extra buffalo sauce. So let's try this stuff out. I love Foosacklies. I needed lunch so bad. I was so hungry today. I'm sitting under the most perfectly beautiful shade tree in the middle of this parking lot, right behind the Foosacklies. And I'm eating my joy. Me and Braxton have been busy as crap this week. Braxton has been working like crazy at home and at work. We are building our fence. We finally started our fence, you guys. And I'll put some clips in here of the fence project so far. And here is greatness in the beginnings. This is the beginning of our fence, you guys. Got the first 3 poles in. Probably 150 more to do. Or more than that, maybe. But look, we got them in, you guys. 3 down. So this is day number 3 of building a fence with Braxton. He is the only one doing this fence, and he has to work every day. But he's doing a great job. I'm helping with what I can. He is doing it all alone, and the last fence that he did in our backyard, he did it with like 5 people. It is going very slow because the only person that's doing it is Braxton, and I'm helping him when I can. All right, let's try this. Ranch. I love their ranch. These are their little chicky nuggies. Their little chicken fingers. I don't like those little crusty edges, though. No, no, no. Look. Yummy. Delicioso. I have this. I'm having fun. I've had this in my car ever since Friday the 13th. And I've been having fun with it. Y'all should tell me in the comments below what I should do with this mask. Like, what kind of videos. Should I do a whole mukbang of me eating with this thing and putting the food under it? What could I be? Or what could I do with it? Let me know in the comments below what I should do with this. Alright, this is the buffalo sauce. And it is freaking good. It is so good. It's got a little kick. A little spicy kick. I love it though. I love it. I've been just so busy running around town doing things. I've had like back-to-back doctor's appointments the past 2 weeks. I had to help my mom, had to help my sister. She went out of town, had to help her with her dogs. So I had just a lot of things going on this week. And I wasn't able to do a lot at the house, like at my house. I really wanted to start gardening, like start my garden for the summer. And I wanted to do that all on TikTok Live. And I wanted to also do some reels and stuff like that. Some videos of me planting or seed sowing. I'm gonna be sowing my seeds today, y'all. It was super windy yesterday and it was kind of stormy. I was gonna start last week planting or sowing my seeds, but I decided not to because I thought there was gonna be one more freeze. But nope, no more freezes. So it's time to spring into action because spring is sprung. We gotta get out there and plant some seeds. My main objective of the summer, I'm going to plant some seeds of tomatoes. I have never in my entire life grown a tomato from seed. I have grown a tomato from plants, and I have grown tomato seeds like crazy, but I've never got the plant to actually produce tomatoes. That's the only plant I've never really got to produce. I can grow anything. I've grown everything, but this is always been a hard part for me, the tomatoes. And I don't know why. Supposedly they're so easy. I don't think so. So I'm going to get some tomato plants, but I'm also going to grow some from seed. And I'm hoping that this year will be my year. This year's going to be my year, y'all. I'm going to grow a tomato from seed. Put it in the atmosphere. So I'm going to do all that live. Oh, and this week we also had to plant all those trees that I got for Arbor Day. I guess I'll put a little bit of that in here. Maybe a video or 2 of us planting the trees because we have done that. Or even us getting the trees. We're here at the tree event. Oh my gosh, they got good trees, babe. What tree do you want to pick if they only let us pick one? Which one are we going to get? Is that a holly bush? Y'all, we are coming up in here and we're getting us a tree. Right, we're at the farmers and fishermen's market. We are about to get a tree. It's gonna be a Christmas tree. Getting our tree. Braxton's got our tree. We were able to get way more trees than we thought. We're gonna have like 3 or maybe 4 trees. We're so excited. Here we go. We're gonna get 1 tree. We got 4. This free milkweed seed, which attracts butterflies. We have a holly bush. What? These are 2 like Christmas trees. I got another one in here. Look at that. We have 4. Yes. Those are so cute. We got a holly tree, we got 3 Christmas trees, and we got swamp milk seeds. Planted all of our trees except for these 2. We got to plant the pistachio. This is a Chinese pistachio and a green ash. Yeah, so we planted all of our trees last night on a TikTok live. Here's the Carolina sapphire, and we buried her a little too deep because we were blind as a bat in the dark, both of me and my husband. So we're gonna have to dig her out a little bit more today and get her up a little. But we'll take good care of her. This is the green giant, and we planted this one pretty good. I'm very, very happy about the planting job we did on this one. What's cool about this green giant is we planted it right here in the corner of where the fence is going to be. So when it gets big, it has like a 12-foot by 20-foot radius, and it shoots up like 60 feet. So it's going to be like this beautiful Christmas tree right in the corner of our fence. And then we planted this red maple out here by this little fence. And this is really cool because this is where our trash cans are. And this is like a fence that was here when we bought the property. And then this is where the red maple will be. And we have some other little plants through here. And we're going to make this whole area like flowers, roses, garden, everything beautiful. And then our actual fence will start. So we'll have this beautiful area in front of the fence into our yard. And this little bitty sprout is the black cherry tree. It's actually not a tree. It's kind of like a shrub. So we planted it right here in our little planter area, our rock bed, and we'll see how well that does. And last but surely not least, the holly bush or holly tree. My dad has one of these in his yard, and I absolutely have always loved it. And now I have one for myself. And we put it in this bed, and if it doesn't do well here, or if it gets too big, we'll move it. But yeah, we're just testing it out. I think we got 12 trees for free for Arbor Day. And we racked up. We planted, I think, we gave one of the trees to Braxton's boss, and then we planted, I think, 7 trees this week. And we still have 2 more to plant. Y'all, they're coleslaw, kickin' chicken. So let me tell you, you get a little box, you get some coleslaw, you get ranch or whatever sauce you want, you get fries, you get a little piece of Texas toast. Braxton always gets an extra piece of Texas toast so he can make like a sandwich. And then you get chicken. You get your little chicken strips. And I was starving. I was starving to death. After this, I'm going to go home. And I think I'm going to get cracking on my garden. It's a beautiful day. A little windy. Not too bad. Oh. As soon as I say that, the wind just goes crazy. But, hey. My favorite thing about Foosackly's is their tea. They have the best tea. Almost better than Chick-fil-A nowadays. It was funny because I was parked right here, or I parked right here in this spot. And this is a big shade tree and this huge parking lot. And there was this truck sitting right here beside me. Or it was sitting here when I pulled up. And I didn't know if anyone was in it or not, but I didn't care. And I could tell they couldn't get in this spot to get in the shade because there's this like concrete post right here. So they couldn't fit in here, but my car is small enough to fit in. So I squeezed in, and then they saw me and they were like, oh, I think they got offended that I parked beside them into the shade more than they could get in. And they left. And then they looked back at me. They turned around and looked back at me as they were pulling away. I'm like, what the heck? It's a free parking lot, y'all. This spot is public property. I can park here if I want. If I can squeeze my little car in here, I can squeeze it in. If I can squeeze my little car in here, then I can be here. Period. People these days, you know. Oh my God. I just had a little, I think that was a hazel hair in my ranch. A hazel hair. One of my dogs. My dogs are hiding here and there's hair all over the place. A little dog hair won't hurt you. Won't hurt you none. These are so good. I was really hungry. I had waited too long to eat. Well, I had fun with y'all while it lasted. So the plans for this week is we are finishing or not finishing, but continuing on with the fence project. And then hopefully just planting and sowing more seeds. Oh, we're going to get haircuts. We're going to get haircuts this week. My friend's going to come over and cut our hair. So stay tuned for that. I'll show you guys my haircut when it's done. Me and Braxton always, it's like after a few months, we're like, oh, we just have to both have a haircut. We can't take it. We're haircutting people. Some people will get a haircut once a year. We'll get like 3 or 4 a year. But is that natural? I don't know. I mean, is that normal? I don't know. I don't keep up with people's hair cutting things. My mom, she never cuts her hair, or she never like goes to a salon. If she has to get it cut, she cuts it herself or I cut it for her. But she doesn't like do a style. She just cuts it off. Some of my sisters don't want to ever get their hair cut because they want it like growing really, really long. So that's that. I don't think I've heard of one of my sisters getting a haircut or their hair done in over a year or so. And I have 4 sisters. You know they aren't girly girls then. Alright, y'all. I'm getting out of here. I loved it. If you have a Foo Sackley's in your area, find one. Find one fast. Do not walk, run. Run as fast as you can to your nearest Foo Sackley's. I don't know if they're even up north or anything. I think they're kind of only in the southern states, but hey, if you can find one, get to it quick. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Oh, wait, hold on. 1 minute. Let me do this. Bye. 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 You can't fake the foo.